If you're still shelling out big bucks for brand name groceries in 2025, it's time for a reality check. Because what you're about to discover could completely flip the way you shop. In a time when every dollar counts, Target's Good and Gather line is quietly changing the game, offering premium quality products that aren't just cheaper, they're better. From bold snacks to everyday staples and even gourmet-level favorites, these items go head-to-head with the big brands and win. Not by a little, but by a lot. And no, this isn't a paid promotion or some influencer hype. This is real advice from real shoppers who are done overpaying for packaging and name recognition. We're talking about clean ingredients, surprising quality, and flavor that actually holds up, all at prices that feel like a hidden hack in today's economy. So stick around, because the item at the very end of this list, it's the kind of product that once you try it, you'll never go back. But before we dive into the countdown, do your wallet a favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to Frugal Daily, and turn on notifications. We drop straight-up money-saving intel every single week. Let's jump in. 10. Frozen pizzas, Good and Gather. Chef and Kim, $7.99. We're kicking off this list with a total game-changer. When most people think of frozen pizza, they picture soggy crusts, bland sauce, and that unmistakable aftertaste of regret. But Target's Good and Gather line teamed up with award-winning chef Ann Kim to shatter that stereotype completely. These aren't just frozen pizzas, they're gourmet creations like the bold and unexpected pickle pie, layered with tangy flavor, complex seasonings, and a crisp golden finish that tastes like it came straight out of a wood-fired oven, not a microwave. And here's where it gets even better. For just $7.99, you're not buying into overpriced packaging or trendy marketing gimmicks. You're getting chef-designed quality that outclasses most restaurant takeout, without the delivery fees, the tipping, or the bloated price tag. It's a freezer upgrade that feels almost unfair, like you found a backdoor into gourmet dining without the gourmet cost. In a world where even a bad pizza can set you back $20, finding this level of flavor for under $8 is a serious win for smart shoppers. 9. Peanut butter crackers, Good and Gather, $2.79. Let's talk about a small snack that delivers big wins. Good and Gather's peanut butter crackers aren't just a nostalgic throwback to childhood lunches. They're a full-blown adult survival tool. These little sandwiches are packed with rich, creamy peanut butter layered between perfectly crisp, lightly salted crackers, creating that addictive sweet and salty punch that keeps you reaching for just one more and then another. Here's the kicker. They taste every bit as good, if not better, than the name brand packs that charge you nearly twice the price. At just $2.79 for 8 packs, you're not just saving money, you're upgrading your everyday snacks without even trying. In a world where gas station snacks are hitting $5 a pop, this is the smarter move every frugal shopper needs to make. Quick tip. Toss a few packs in your car, your backpack, or your desk drawer. When hunger strikes, you'll have a satisfying, affordable snack ready. And you'll be patting yourself on the back for skipping the overpriced impulse buys. 8. Vanilla caramel coffee. Pods, Good and Gather, $9.99. If you think you have to hit up an expensive cafe just to get a good cup of coffee, think again. Good and Gather's vanilla caramel coffee pods are flipping that idea on its head, delivering smooth, velvety coffee with real notes of rich vanilla and buttery caramel right from your kitchen. No burnt aftertaste, no mystery ingredients. Just pure, cozy, cafe-quality flavor that feels like a quiet luxury, but without the luxury price tag. At $9.99 for 16 pods, you're paying a fraction of what those boutique brands demand, and you're getting a better brew in the process. In a time when even gas station coffee is creeping toward $4 a cup, this is the kind of smart swap that keeps more cash in your wallet without sacrificing an ounce of satisfaction. Every sip feels like a small victory, because you didn't settle and you didn't overpay. Here's how you take it next level. Splash in a little oat milk or a touch of cinnamon, and you'll create a barista-worthy masterpiece without ever waiting in line, wasting time, or throwing away money. It's comfort, convenience, and serious savings, all brewed into one perfect cup. 7. Sea salt pita chips, Good and Gather, $3.39. Let's be honest, most snacks today are loaded with cheap oils, fake flavors, and a price tag that makes you wonder what you're really paying for. But Good and Gather's sea salt pita chips break that cycle in the best way possible. These chips are thick, sturdy, and satisfyingly crunchy, with a clean dusting of real sea salt that hits the flavor sweet spot without overwhelming your palate. No weird additives, no mystery ingredients. Just honest, high-quality snacking that feels good and tastes even better. And the best part? You're paying $3.39 for a bag that absolutely wipes the floor with brands charging nearly double. While other companies spend their budgets on glossy marketing campaigns, Target put the money where it matters, into better ingredients and better flavor. These pita chips don't just compete with big names, they flat out beat them in taste tests and in value, giving frugal shoppers a serious upper hand. Here's a tip for leveling up. Pair them with a creamy hummus, a spicy salsa, or even your favorite cheese plate. They're versatile enough to elevate any snack table, but bold enough to stand alone. However you enjoy them, one thing's certain. You'll never look at overpriced snack aisles the same way again. 6. Organic strawberry fruit snacks. Good and Gather. $7.49. When most people hear fruit snacks, they picture neon-colored sugar bombs packed with artificial flavors and unpronounceable ingredients. Basically candy pretending to be healthy. But Good and Gather is rewriting the script. Their organic strawberry fruit snacks are the real deal. Vegan, certified organic, made with real fruit flavors and completely free from artificial dyes, corn syrup, and chemical junk. These snacks don't just look better, they taste better, delivering a natural sweetness that actually reminds you of biting into fresh strawberries, not syrup-coated plastic. At $7.49 for a box of 20, you're getting a family-friendly snack that checks every box. Clean ingredients, authentic flavor, and a price that saves you serious money over so-called premium brands that still sneak in the bad stuff. In a world where healthy often comes with a ridiculous price tag, this is the kind of quiet victory frugal families know how to spot and seize. Next time you're gearing up for a busy day, throw a few packs in your bag, your car, or your kid's lunchbox. You'll have clean, honest energy ready whenever you need it. And you'll never have to settle for overpriced, artificially flavored imposters again. 5. Frozen quinoa and vegetable blend. Good and Gather. $3.19. Healthy eating gets a bad rap for being expensive, complicated, or, let's be honest, downright boring. But Target's Good and Gather frozen quinoa and vegetable blend flips that idea on its head. Packed with protein-rich quinoa, fire-roasted vegetables, and seasoned just right, this ready-to-heat side dish proves that fast and healthy can actually taste amazing. It's the kind of meal shortcut that doesn't taste like a shortcut, and it's ready in minutes without sacrificing a bit of quality or nutrition. At just $3.19, it absolutely crushes the overpriced meal kits and pre-packaged health foods that want you to believe eating well requires spending a fortune. This is a smart shopper's dream. Real ingredients, real flavor, real nutrition, without the inflated price tag. In today's economy, that's not just a good deal, it's a power move. Want to take it to the next level? Toss in some grilled chicken, shrimp, or tofu, and you've got a full, hearty meal that feels gourmet but costs less than a single drive-through order. When good food comes this easy, and this affordable, there's zero excuse to settle for less. 4. Sea salt veggie straws. Good and Gather. $2.99. Most snack foods promise you flavor but leave you with regret. Greasy fingers, a heavy stomach, and that nagging thought that you just paid way too much for processed junk. Good and Gather's sea salt veggie straws break that cycle completely. Made with real vegetables, containing 30% less fat than traditional chips, and absolutely zero artificial colors or preservatives, they deliver the kind of clean, crisp bite that satisfies your craving and keeps your conscience clear. Light, airy, and perfectly seasoned with real sea salt, they hit that impossible balance. Addictive enough to keep you reaching into the bag, but smart enough not to weigh you down afterward. And here's where the real win comes in. At just $2.99, you're making a move that protects both your health and your budget. In a world where a tiny bag of premium chips can easily cost $5 or more, loaded with mystery oils and additives, finding a clean, satisfying snack at this price point feels almost like cheating the system. Smart shoppers know it's not just about eating better, it's about shopping smarter. So next time the snack craving hits, leave the greasy regret on the shelf. These veggie straws deliver real crunch, real flavor, and real value, proving once again that when you choose wisely, you never have to pay more to live better. 3. Sparkling water with caffeine. Black cherry. Good and Gather. $3.29. If soda cravings have been your downfall, it's time to upgrade your game. And Good and Gather's sparkling water with caffeine is exactly how you do it. Infused with bold black cherry flavor, naturally caffeinated, And completely sugar-free, this sparkling water hits all the notes you're looking for without the crash, the guilt, or the junk hiding inside most energy drinks. It's refreshing, it's clean, and it actually feels good to drink. No heavy syrups, no chemical aftertaste, just pure, crisp flavor and a smooth lift of natural energy. And at just $3.29 for an 8-pack, you're not just avoiding overpriced health beverages that run $2 a can. You're outsmarting the whole system. In 2025, when even bottled water feels like it's priced like champagne, finding a smart, affordable energy boost like this isn't just smart shopping, it's survival. Every sip reminds you, you don't need to overpay for quality, and you definitely don't need to compromise your health-chasing convenience. Pro move? Keep a few cans chilled and ready to go. Whether it's powering through a long afternoon or avoiding that $6 impulse buy at the gas station, this sparkling water will have your back and your wallet. 2. Ready to eat. Cobb salad, Good and Gather, $3.49. Say goodbye to overpriced, underwhelming office lunches, because Good and Gather's ready-to-eat Cobb salad is here to crush the myth that fast food or sad prepackaged salads are your only options. For just $3.49, you're getting a crisp, vibrant salad loaded with real hard-boiled eggs, smoky bacon bits, shredded cheese, and a creamy dressing that actually tastes indulgent. This isn't limp lettuce stuffed in a plastic box. It's a fresh, filling meal that feels like you paid 3 times the price at a sit-down restaurant. In a world where grabbing a quick lunch can easily set you back $15 or more, this salad is a power move for frugal shoppers who refuse to sacrifice quality or flavor just to save money. It's proof that eating smart and eating well don't have to be opposites. They can be one and the same when you know where to shop. Want to take it even further? Swing by the deli, grab a pack of grilled chicken strips, and top it off. In under 5 minutes, you'll have a complete gourmet-level lunch for less than the cost of a drive-through combo meal, and without any of the post-lunch regret. 1. Organic extra virgin olive oil. Good and Gather, $8.69. At the top of the list is a pantry essential that quietly outperforms bottles twice, sometimes 3 times, its price. Good and Gather's organic extra virgin olive oil is cold-pressed, rich, and bursting with the kind of smooth, natural flavor that true food lovers chase after. Whether you're sautéing vegetables, whipping up a fresh vinaigrette, roasting meats, or simply drizzling it over warm, crusty bread, this oil holds its own against luxury imports. And it does it without the luxury markup. Priced at just $8.69, this bottle is a weapon for anyone who refuses to pay inflated prices for quality ingredients. In a market flooded with cheap blends pretending to be extra virgin, Target's version stays true. No fillers, no gimmicks, no compromises. It's real olive oil the way it's supposed to be. Pure, golden, and packed with natural depth that elevates even the simplest meal. In today's world, finding honest quality at this price isn't just rare. It's a win you can taste every single day. Before you grab just any bottle off the shelf, do yourself a favor. Check the label. Good and Gather's olive oil is the real deal. No fake blends, no sneaky additives, just honest, authentic flavor that belongs in every smart kitchen. If you've been overpaying for a name on a label, now's the time to upgrade and save while you're at it. So there you have it. 10 powerhouse Target finds that are absolutely crushing overpriced brands in 2025. These aren't cheap imitations or second-rate substitutions. They're proof that smart shoppers, people who know how to stretch every dollar without giving up quality, are winning, quietly and consistently, every single day. You don't have to settle. You don't have to overpay. You just have to know where to look. And now you do. If even one of these products made you rethink the way you shop, do me a favor. Smash that like button right now. It tells YouTube, and it tells us, that you're part of a smarter, savvier shopping community. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for Frugal Daily, where every week we break down real ways to shop smarter, save more, and live better without wasting a dime. Got a Target must-have that deserves a shout-out? Drop it in the comments below. I'm always on the lookout for hidden gems, and your pick might just show up in the next video. Until then, keep shopping smart, keep stacking those savings, and I'll catch you in the next one.